Hello, Kehilat Darchei Tzion. We're on Erev Shabbat, Parashat Behar-Bechukotai, and we read in the Shabbat about a mitzvah that we do not actually practice nowadays, the year of the Yovel, but I think we can learn a lot from it. Once every 50 years, after 7 cycles of Shnat Shemitah, comes the year of the Yovel, where slaves are released and the land returns to its first owners. And on Yom Kippur of the year of the Yovel, a shofar is blown. V'avarta shofar tuah. You blow a shofar on Yom Kippur of Shnat Yovel. In Masechet Rosh Hashanah, Kafvav Amud Bet, we find a machloket between different rabbinical opinions. What should be the shape of the shofar? Is it supposed to be a straight, simple shofar, or should it be a bent and twisted shofar? We find that machloket regarding Rosh Hashanah, and we find a similar machloket regarding the Yovel. What stands behind both opinions in Shnat Yovel? Why should you have a shofar pashut, the way the Gemara calls it, a simple, not bent and twisted shofar, or to have a twisted one? Rashi explains the opinion that you're supposed to have a simple shofar because he says it's there to resemble freedom. It's likrodro in his words. And I think it shows that the slaves are now freed. The twisted, bent shofar is more there to show that you have a burden upon you. And the straight, simple shofar and the sound that it makes is saying that now you are set free. This is a symbol of freedom. That is the shofar that you hear at the beginning of Shnat Yovel. What stands behind the opinion that you're supposed to have a twisted and bent shofar in Shnat Yovel? I think maybe the question is, who is the shofar talking to? Is it representing the freedom of the slaves? Is it talking to them? Or is it a call? It's a wake-up call for their owners. And an owner who was used to having many slaves in his household, telling them what to do, suddenly he has to release them. And we know from Sefer Yirmiyahu how difficult it was for the owners to be able to release those slaves. And they released them and immediately took them back because they had the power. And when you hear the shofar of Shnat Yovel, you surrender before Hashem and you release your slaves. And therefore, the right shofar is the twisted one, the one that resembles you're taking upon yourself the yoke of Avodat Hashem. You accept Hashem's kingship, and that's for the owner. And therefore, the shofar is there to tell the owner, remember that you're not the top owner. Hashem is above you. And then, out of surrendering to Hashem, they release their slaves. But I want to add another perspective. Maybe even, according to the opinion that the shofar has to be a straight and simple shofar, maybe even there, it also has something to tell the owners. Maybe it releases the owners. It doesn't only release the slaves, but it releases the owners from wrong priorities, from wrong values. Suddenly, once every 50 years, the owner is reminded that the slave is a person. The owner is reminded to set his priorities straight. What are the important values in my life? Who am I? What is my identity? And the shofar releases him from all these ropes that tie him to materialistic aspects of his life. He is released from that, and now he can really focus on what should be the center of his life, on his values. It's a wake-up call to return the owners back to who they really are and should be. And I think that unfortunately, a situation of war is also a wake-up call that reminds us who we really are and what are the values that are important to us. People that in the middle of their life are called on to miluim are saying it's a burden, it's a yoke, but it's a way of showing what are our priorities, what is the right way, who are we really, what we truly believe in, and what we are willing to do for those values. Shabbat Shalom to everyone, and Be'ezrat Hashem, Besorot Tovot to all of Am Yisrael.